Okay, so welcome to the second episode of Chick Energy.
Yes, we settled on a name, guys. Welcome to the second episode. It's Selena and Hailey.
So, following up our weekend plans, how was your volunteering experience?
Volunteering was great. It rained on my walk there, and I got bitten by a bunch of mosquitoes. But that's okay.
But that was in Causeway Bay? Were you bitten by the mosquitoes in Causeway Bay?
No. It was near North Point, or near Taiku. Yeah, it was closer to Taiku. It was this intellectual disability school, and then it was nice because you're with kids one-on-one, so it's not like you're handling a big group, right? So then my kid was so cute. I'm not gonna say his name, obviously, but we really got along because we both liked making noises, and so I was there for around 1.5 or 2 hours, and the first activity was painting. So it was match the paint with the number and then color it in, and my kid was so good at it. And I tried to help him out, but I was honestly worse at coloring than he was. So I just kind of observed, and he was so funny. I loved him so much. And then the next section was they were just playing on their tablets. And so I was watching him play Candy Crush, and I was like, wait, he's kind of goated. But yeah, it was just nice. I love I love kids and taking care of kids, so it's nice. And he definitely made me feel very happy. So I hope I made him feel happy too. And then
do you guys only speak Cantonese?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I can't do that thing then.
I mean, I guess you could.
I can just watch. Well, I can do the coloring together.
Yeah, you can do the coloring together, but for this specific school, I think they mainly spoke Canto. I tried to speak English, and then I was like, "What am I doing? He doesn't understand me." But it was just natural. And then after that, I learned how to play Magic.
Okay, so Magic. How was the experience? What element were you?
I don't know if it's an element. I was my deck.
How did you build? Okay, so how did you build your deck? Because
mine was a pre-built deck. It was my sister's deck,
okay.
and it was a dinosaur deck or something.
Oh.
And then it was.
Oh, okay.
It was 1 mountain, 2 spells.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 plains and 1 forest to cast my warrior or something.
Okay.
I think it's called a warrior. My commander.
Okay.
And we played 3 rounds of it, and I'm not sure if I won for real or he let me win. Okay. But I won 2 rounds, so I'm proud of myself.
That's good.
Yeah, and there's a lot of reading in this game, which I didn't expect, because I low-key hate reading.
Yeah.
But you know what? I did it for the win, so I'm happy that I won.
Yeah. And it lasted 3 hours? 4 hours?
We played for 2 hours, so from 3 to 5. I lost one of the rounds. So for Magic, each game is supposed to be an hour, 2 hours.
Yeah, it's very long.
First game, I lost within 20 minutes. Because I also didn't know what I was doing.
You don't know how to actually do it, so.
Yeah, but I'm gonna give myself some slack here, whatever. But I know that you know how to play too, so then we can all play together.
Oh my god, yeah. I mean, that was already 5 years ago, so I can barely remember anything, even the rules. But yeah, I see him watching someone else play, so.
He can teach you again, and then
yes.
we can all play together.
Oh no, my husband's very good at explaining the instructions in the game. I'm very bad at that because I'm not that organized.
Yeah.
So sometimes when we play, I'd be like, no, actually there was another rule.
Yeah, me too.
I would be like, oh, there was another rule that I didn't tell you before. Hey, you can't do that, or you can't do this. So I'm kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
So it's not good for the beginners. But when I have to learn a new game, and we have a new board game, he would understand all the rules, and then he would just explain everything almost at one go. So he's really good at it. So maybe we should do a magic night.
We could do magic night.
Order pizza and chicken.
Oh my gosh, wait, that'd be so funny. That'd be so funny.
Yeah, and
we
then
can totally do it.
And we can play other board games. We have a couple of ones. One of the really competitive ones that he plays is Carton?
Catan?
Catan.
Wait, we were literally also talking about Catan.
Catan, yes.
Wait, yeah, we could totally play Catan.
He plays Catan online with other strangers as well. He's crazy about it. He's like he's like
Wait,
a strategy
really?
guy. Yeah.
Wait, because the only 2 games he talked about were Catan and Magic. Loki, let's call my friend Andy or something. Him and your husband are like the same person. And I think we're quite similar too, so that's kind of
Oh
funny.
yeah, that'll be funny. Oh my god, that'll be really funny because like if they're really because he's gonna be very competitive as well, right? And he's gonna be strategic.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be strategy of a 20-year-old versus almost a 40-year-old.
Yeah. Well, he's 23, but you know,
yes.
6'7", whatever.
6'7". So that'll be like.
Wait, that'd be like perfect. Well,
that would battle of an era, like a generation.
Yeah, I told Andy about like the fact that your husband like watches Magic at night, and he literally got so excited. He was like, I think he's so cool, and I was like, yeah.
No, yeah, I saw you wrote insane. He probably has insane aura. I'm like, this is so Jesse.
He was like, he probably has insane aura. He's aura maxing.
That's so like, and then I told the same thing to my husband. Like, oh, so Chloe's friend also plays Magic, and he told Chloe, and Chloe told me that you must have an insane aura, and he was like, what's that? It's like,
dude, I think they'd really get along.
Oh my god.
Really get along.
Okay, I'll organize something.
Okay, organize
before
something.
Before you go or after you go, doesn't matter. Before you go to the States, for sure.
Yeah,
but we should do something together.
We'll definitely do something together.
Yeah, Catan
and Magic Night.
Oh my god, my husband's gonna be so thrilled.
I mean, I don't know how like 4 people playing works, but if the 2 of us lose, we can just film another episode of the podcast. And they can play. They can like. I feel like I feel like they are very similar from like what you told me, because like Andy like doesn't go out either. He's not like the drinking like going out type, and I feel like we both are. So
is he a beer type?
A beer type? He like doesn't really drink at all.
Okay.
Or like he
well, like say
sometimes, but like not really.
Yeah.
Like that, you know.
But like if it's like a cozy environment, like a dinner, like what would he have? He's not gonna have a lemonade next to a pizza, right?
I mean, I don't know.
I mean, he can have a Zero Coke.
Yeah, I feel like he'd had Diet Coke.
Okay,
I wouldn't know. I don't know him that well. I only like met up with him once, so.
Oh yeah, so was he cute, by the way?
He was cute, but like
not your type?
It's not like he wasn't my type. I just like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know what to think about it, because this is what happened, okay? I might cut this out of the podcast, sorry.
Okay, remove.
But maybe I'll let it in. Or, like, let it stay in. But basically, we played Magic from, like, 3 to 5. And then I was like, I like a little bit of, like, gambling, right? Just, like, a little bit of excitement. So I was like, okay, loser has to, like, pay for dinner. So then I won because I'm the GOAT, right?
Yeah.
And then he has to pay for dinner. And then we also have fellowship, because that's how we met, like, later that night on Saturday. But also because it was raining, we ended up, like, just eating and talking from 5 to 10:30. So we spent like 7.5 hours together, and I feel like that's not very normal. But we also had like really good conversation, and I feel like I've never like laughed so much in my life, and I'm definitely like cutting this part out. But then I asked him, right? I was like, I was like, what's the worst thing you've ever done? And then he was like, as a Christian or like just like as a person? And I was like, okay, like both. And he was like, no, you can only pick one. We'll save one for like next time. And I was like, okay, like fine. Like as a Christian, what's the worst thing you've done? And he was like, oh, I guess I've like been too like touchy with a girl. And I was like, okay, whatever.
Touchy?
And, like too like touchy with like another girl.
Okay.
Or whatever. And I was like, okay.
Well, is that like against Christianity?
It's not like it depends on their intention, I guess, or like I don't really know.
Well, it's like a one night stand not available in Bible.
Yeah, you can't have a one night stand. You can't have a one night stand. Okay. But like being like too touchy with like a girl is just not good in Christianity unless you're like dating or something, or like, you know what I mean. And then I was like, okay.
Change a little.
I was like, okay, I guess like like whatever, like I've been touchy with a guy too, whatever, like obviously like not proud of it, but like whatever. And then I asked, I was like, oh, like when was this? Like I was just asking about the situation. He was like, oh, this was like in March, and I was like, okay, like
that was 3 months ago.
That was not that long ago, but whatever. And then I was like, what happened?
Yeah.
He was like, I was talking, and I know I asked the question, but I was like, bro, why would you tell me this? It was like, he was like, oh, I like was talking to this girl in my like old fellowship, and he asked me what my type was, and then I asked him, and he was like, and she was exactly my type, or like checked.
Similar to your type. Wait,
like his type.
Oh, his type. Yeah,
similar to his type. It was like she checked all the boxes in terms of like personality, but I just wasn't attracted to her because I like didn't like the way that she looked. And then I was like, okay, like that's fair.
But why would he go touch on her if he wasn't attracted to
that's what I was thinking, but like whatever. And he was like, but I kept talking to her because I didn't want to let her go. But then she broke it up with me because I was honest and I told her that I actually liked somebody else. But so basically he'd been like leading this girl on and like talking to this girl and like touching
another girl,
whatever, when in reality he actually liked another girl that was in the same fellowship.
Oh,
and then
shit.
I literally this is what I did. I was like sitting up and then I literally did this and I literally said to him, I was like, I hate guys like you.
Oh,
I literally
you said that?
Yeah, I literally said it to his face. I was like, dude, like I literally hate guys like you. This is like why I hate guys. Like I literally hate guys like you.
Oh my
and then he was just like, he laughed and he
Aww.
said like, yeah. And then I could tell he felt guilty about it. But the weird part was like he like later like throughout the dinner, right? He looked at his phone and he made like a weird face and I was like, what is this like weird face about? And then he was like,
wait, he has a girlfriend right now?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
He was like, oh, and then like apparently that was in March, and then the girl that he actually liked that ended too, and I don't know why he didn't tell me.
Okay.
Maybe I'll ask next time if there's next time, but anyways.
But do you want to be friends with him? Not like
I definitely want to be friends with him, and I feel like I am interested in him. It's just that like what the fuck?
Yeah.
I feel like we are very different people though, or like we have very different upbringing. But whatever, that's like another topic that will actually involve in the podcast. But like Then he looked at his phone and I was like, why do you look so weird? And like, he's like in the same fellowship with these people, right? So they have mutual friends. And then he was like, oh, I'm playing badminton with people from my fellowship tomorrow. And I just got told that that girl's like his situationship's like friend is going to be there. And he was like, oh, I don't know if it's going to be awkward because I don't know if like she knows everything that me and like everything I did to her friend. Like, the one that he, like, didn't like or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, like, same, like, friend group.
I would say 2 words, poor judgment.
Yeah.
Of his. I think... this one is also, like, not in the podcast thing, but his dick moves faster than his brain. Yeah. That's what I would think.
And then... No, but then he was like, oh, yeah, like, I don't know if it's gonna be awkward because I don't know if, like... her friend told her, like, what happened between us or whatever. So I don't know if it's going to be awkward. And I was like, oh, yeah, that is awkward. And then the next thing he said, he was like, do you want to come to badminton? Like, do you want to come too? And I was
Out of no context?
I was like, no. I was like, what am I going to say? Like, if they're going to ask me who I am, what am I supposed to say? Like, the girl you taught magic to? Or, like, whatever. Like, no, like, what am I supposed to say? And also, like... I feel like
he's gonna be a nice guy.
I thought he was gonna be a nice guy too.
But he has a very complex.
But the thing is like he sounded guilty, and he's like the way that he like treated me that day was very like
gentlemanish.
But it was very kind. It was very kind. And he seemed like a good guy, so I was just like, what the fudge?
Maybe he's just figuring out. He's only 23.
I feel like he is figuring it out. I don't know, when I think of 23, I'm like, he's older than me, so he should be better.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And it's also, like, I feel like that's so high school. Like, if you don't like someone, just don't talk to them, bro. Especially in Christianity, because in Christianity, it's like, if you're talking to someone and you're gonna date them, that's marriage. Or, like, you're doing it to marry,
that's
not, like,
true.
for F's and giggles.
That's true.
But I get the confusion, though, so...
But, you know, boys, they take a long time to actually grow up.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if this was a story of a 28-year-old or like a 30-year-old. I would not be surprised at all. I mean, it could be worse. Like, this is like a
it could be
Baby
worse.
Spice.
It could be worse. It could be worse.
Like, you do the editing just so that you can kind of like play around with editing.
The thing is, like, it's not. He's a good person. He's such a good person.
I can see that. Yeah.
But you know how in Magic, how you need to shuffle your deck sometimes? Yeah. I was like, can you just shuffle it for me? Like, and then every time he would shuffle it for me because.
But
I'm just lazy. Like.
But wait, you're not saying that kind of gesture is like.
Well, obviously not.
Right?
But like,
okay.
Obviously not. But it's
because
just like
he was
like
a standard girl.
He was like a good. I feel like he's a good guy. But then like after you told me that, I was like, bro, I actually like hate guys like you for real. But he just sounded so guilty that I was like, okay, maybe. But also
keep it in the loop, right?
Just keep it in the loop. It's like part of the judgment.
Wait, how about that day is gonna be a judgment day. Like my husband and I are gonna kind of like judge him.
if we like still talk and if I don't rule him out.
Yeah, of course. But we're not gonna play Magic with some randos. Like we're gonna invite people who actually have a good positive energy.
Yeah.
Like I'm not letting any wrong energy into my household, like including Rara. So
yeah, like he's very I don't know, he's kind, I guess.
Sorry, I'm eating candy, but
I guess I'll see him on Saturday because that's when our like fellowship is.
But I should not eat it.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like spending like 7.5 hours with a guy straight is like not normal though.
No, it's why not though?
I mean,
I end up like last week when I was with my ex-colleague, I ended up talking to him for 6 hours.
I mean, that's true.
And it was like it was like a long catch-up as well. Like, I haven't seen him for like a year. Oh, no, wait, 6 months?
Yeah.
After my farewell or whatever. But, I mean, if people start talking and you click in a way that, you know, there was a common ground for me. Like, I was with him in the firm for like 5-6 years. So we had a lot to talk. And he had a lot of things to tell me about like the firm, about his personal situation, how he likes it, how he thinks he sucks, etc. So yeah, I don't think it's not like even a married man and woman can just talk and casually talk for 6 hours. That's my takeaway.
That's true.
Some people might find it weird, but probably because they never had a friendship like that before.
But yeah, basically I had fun though, and
exactly.
Like, the conversation was good. Like I've never laughed so much in my life. But I also think it was because I was really funny. So
you're very funny. So yeah.
But yeah, I was in a good mood that day, and it was a good day. And then what else did I do on the weekend? I just went to church the next day, and that was it.
Yeah. What did I do on Sunday? Well, Saturday night was like my night of like discovering how to upload the podcast, whatever, figuring things out, making ourselves some avatars in Heijin. So that was kind of cool. Like I literally started at 10:30 thinking that I would just like, I'll just take a look what tools that I have to use, and I just went full in, like it was like a wormhole, like, and then on Sunday was chill. Yeah, that morning I had to do I wanted to do tax return, but then it was deactivated. But I think I got a message from the government, so I'll have to look at it.
Yeah, you definitely have to look at it.
No, like the worst thing is that I don't get the tax return, right? So I need to pay more tax. And I have some like French, you know, the French schools and stuff, like education fees. You just say that I use this expense for the education, then they like deduct it from the tax that I have to pay. So that's the worst case scenario. I'm not going to get any penalty, but I thought they extended for another month or whatever, but I'm going to check the message and I'm going to finish that. What did I do otherwise?
French class?
Huh?
French class?
French class? Yeah. The thing is, the teacher is quite random, and he's like 60 plus, and he's very old. And it's not about age, but say if we're studying something that is like environmental friendly, whatever, like environments in general, like global warming, etc. And I feel that also I realized that the book itself could have an opinion. Say, even if it's like a language book, if I want to take an excerpt of an article, you need to pick which article you're going to take it from, right?
Yeah.
Say, if it's more like a conservative article, then it's going to be that kind of a opinion, like a point of view. If it's a more progressive newspaper, then it's going to be a different view of a same subject. And it seems like my teacher is very on the far right.
Oh, okay.
and he thinks that the content in the book is so lefty. So he expresses a lot of his political views, like saying that this article doesn't make any sense. I mean, we're just learning language, right? It's not like we're trying to debate here. Yeah. And he's just like super upset with every kind of content there is in the book. And I just like, oh my God, I wish he could stop, you know? So I did extend my class to over summer, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be the same teacher, but if it's gonna be the same teacher, I might like switch it to something else because I just feel like a lot of the things that is being said in class is not like relevant.
Yeah. Does he say it in French or in English?
French. But he says like, go to page, like he says he says English and a little bit of French in between.
Oh, I get it.
And by the way, and then he speaks in French. But he's completely French. He seems like a very kind guy. It's just that, sometimes people who's 60 plus, they could have a very strong political views on something.
Yeah.
And that kind of like, oh my God, not again,
Yeah.
So that was like, it was okay, but not okay. It was just like, I just want to get rid of this topic as soon as possible.
Okay. But what do you think of your classmates? Because don't you do group class?
My classmates are nice generally.
Okay.
But they all speak in Canto like during the break. But it's not like they're trying to exclude me. It's just more like I think they've been together for quite a few classes. And that's why they're kind of more like familiar to each other. And when I first joined, they were asking me like, why did you join this class? But not in a like offensive way, more like, oh, like what made you like join, especially like particularly this group of class? Because I didn't know that each group of class had like a set of people. But I guess that makes sense because like even in the same level, there's like B2.1, B2.2, B2.3. And like obviously the higher the number, the more slightly advanced it goes up. So like people just like start to follow that steps. But then there could be cases like everybody's working, so there could be a case where like if I were not able to join for the summer, then they would have to probably be in a different group of class because it flows up, goes down.
Got you.
Yeah. So that was that. And yesterday, I met that hedge fund client. Well, not client, hedge fund guy who interviewed me 2 years ago. And apparently he's going to another hedge fund. That's why he wasn't able to meet me because he was in this like transition of like reporting, telling people, etc. So now that he's kind of settled, and then like he's just waiting to like get the handover done. He said he's so bored at work these days. And I tried to talk about business, but at some point it just didn't make sense. I mean, I just asked if his current firm, not the one that he's going to, because he's apparently going to the market making firm, and more like a prop desk. So that's never going to be about like illiquid assets, but like the current one that he's in, it seems like it's also quite multi-strat. So it's not like really illiquid stuff, and it's really rare. And I feel like this is already the second time I'm hearing it from like people who's in hedge funds, that unless it's almost like you have a VC leg of the firm, it's really hard to like take half the portion of your portfolio invested into a liquid asset.
Of course.
So no, but I thought like, okay, so like how much, like is it like 1% or 10%? Like I thought there could be a bit of a percentage, but they say it's really rare. So I feel like, oh my God, this is probably not the game that I need to tap onto. Maybe I'm wasting my energy. But then again, they're all working in hedge funds, so maybe they are interested in investing in liquid assets, but we'll see. I'm still collecting contacts.
And you're gonna collect more tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. My goal is to meet as much as people I can. But like, if I have to put the number, maybe 20.
Yeah.
And then catch up every one of them after the conference.
Yeah. For context, Selena's going to a conference tomorrow and hopefully getting a few more connections and clients.
Yes, because I have to build up my own client base after I joined this new firm, which is very exciting.
But also very hard. It is very hard to build a client base.
It's actually my first conference to attend to after I joined this firm. And I'm excited to who's actually coming to the conference, but at the same time, apparently from our colleague, what she told us is that it's hard to really kind of break into conversations with people that they seem to already know each other. So that's gonna be the challenging point for me, because I can understand how it looks like, because it happens every time in the conference, or not just conference, but like a group of people, even in the same firm. If it's a big firm and somebody's talking, then you don't want to barge in. You need to have the right timing. You need to find the right context, etc. So that one is something that I need to figure it out. But at the same time, I remember this girl in the junk, and she's not my direct friend, but I've seen her already like twice or three times. She's like a friend of a friend. And she doesn't speak like very good English. She speaks okay English, but like very strong accented English.
Oh, like Chinese accent?
Japanese,
okay.
And I went to this junk, and she's a very lovely person. She's a very lovely person, but I didn't know she was that active. So like normally if you go to junk and then you have like maybe like 3 friends of yours joining the junk, and you don't know anyone else, you kind of stick with like your friends, because you want to, like, you don't mind meeting new people, but you kind of stick with your friend.
I mean, that's in every social situation,
but
right?
She literally just like disappeared. And then when I like see her, she's always in a conversation with someone else. And I'm like, you know what, that's the confidence.
That's a skill too.
That's a really huge confidence. Like, that's like, she's lovely, she's really confident, she doesn't mind talking to like new people. And like, I'm like, I need to learn that. So even when the junk like got stopped right in the middle of the ocean, I still couldn't find her, because she's like, I don't know, she was enjoying her life somewhere in the boat. So like, me and my friend were like, wow, she's like, this is another level of like getting connected to people.
Yes, sir.
So like, I texted my friend actually, because I told her, I'm going to the conference tomorrow, but she reminded me of this, like, her own confidence and talking to people, and I was like, wow, I think I need to like put her in my head, and then at least imitate the confidence.
Wait, confidence comes from within. You just have to believe that you're amazing. Because if you don't believe in yourself, who's literally going to believe for you? And think about it, you're meeting a bunch of like business people, right? Nobody wants to like seem mean. Nobody wants to have that reputation that they're a mean person. Everybody's going to be nice.
But like, the thing is, everybody can try to be nice, but there are some times where it can be a bit awkward. And that's something that I want to avoid. I mean, everybody wants to avoid that kind of situation, but there's a really fine line, because junk is more like a friendly setting. Like, you can like do whatever, you can talk to whoever, whatever, but like, this is, because it's a business context, like, the awkwardness is something that there's a fine balance between awkwardness and being really proactive and like really reaching out to people. So it's a very fine balance that I have to keep on monitoring. And I've seen some of the occasions myself where some guys just barge in, not knowing the context, or like not knowing the right timing, and I'm like, whoa, hang on, like.
I get that.
So it's just like, I don't want to be in the same situation where I'm just like interrupting people. So that's something that I might do tomorrow for a whole day, and there's like a cocktail session like starting at 6. So even if I stay only 2 hours, that's gonna be 8:30 to 8:30. That's like 12 hours.
That's a lot of socializing. But I'm excited for you. I feel like you're gonna do really well. Just believe that you're awesome.
I need to have a good night's sleep. Probably need to have a melatonin.
Get your sleep in and like get energized for tomorrow. Like, you need to wake up in the morning and then feel good about yourself. And even if you don't feel good, like literally dance in the bathroom or something and force yourself to feel good. Force yourself to feel confident, because like, you are her. You need to like get that into your head.
I'm cool. Everybody wants to talk to me.
Exactly. Everybody wants to talk to you. You're cool. You're awesome. You're smart. Okay? And everybody else in the room is probably just as nervous as you are. And also though, like, to get a client base, I feel like talking to a group is like not as strategic as one-on-one.
Yeah, true.
And there's always probably going to be like another like awkward person, and then you can go for them. You know, like...
You mean, wait, go for the awkward person?
Yes, like, if you have, like, nobody else to, like, talk to, and then you see someone else across the room by themselves, like, that's, like, a strong bond, like, connection right there.
True.
And, like, for, like, selling things or just, like, to make, like, a strong relationship, like, one-on-ones is literally the best.
That's true. Yeah.
And you want to be friends with them. You don't want to be, like, all, like, work talk or whatever. You need to be like, oh my gosh, like, I love your outfit, and then, like, talk about something else. You need, like, a friendship type of bond there.
This is not a school camp.
Yeah, but still, you need to be friends as people. That's, like, how you, like, you know, get stuff done.
Okay.
And that's why they, like, will choose you and listen to you over other people.
Okay. We're getting advice from
a 20-year-old. That doesn't know what she's
socialize. No, I need to bring back that confidence. Like, that future is bright. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you can.
If you have the will to do it, then you should, like, crush it.
Yeah. Wait, you're gonna meet so many new friends. Tomorrow's gonna be awesome.
Oh my god.
Don't be nervous. What's the worst that could happen?
Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing.
Like, absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get, I don't know. I'll get coffee if I have no one to talk to. I'll go to the bathroom.
Wait, just text me.
Okay.
I'll be online 24/7 tomorrow.
It's 4 seasons, so you can.
Wait, I'll just pop by next door. What are you talking about? Like, I'm gonna be right there. No, literally text me and I'll reply. And you can, like, look cool.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna be online. So.
Okay.
But yeah, you're gonna make so many new friends.
Yeah.
And also, like, everybody is basically there to network, right? So.
True.
You're gonna meet.
That's
like,
why I
people.
also have to prepare the content. Yeah. Like, I think I'm prepared to represent the firm, and that's why I was actually reading the whole deck, because it's not just about private equity. There's it's like a full scope of alternative assets, and that's why it's quite interesting for you to also take a look at it, because you see the trend, and when you know the trend, then you have some content to talk to.
Yeah. And
you'll look cool in front of your ex-boss as well.
Yeah, always.
Or like, I
actually ran into somebody that worked in the hedge fund I used to work at today during lunchtime, and they
bumped into him?
Yeah, no, not my ex-boss, someone else. Like, I had like an office mom, and she was like my mom when I was like in the firm, and she took care of me.
Office mom.
Yeah, she was my office mom.
Am I one of the office moms?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm already a mom without a kid.
You do have a kid, it's me. No, but and then she met my actual mom, because I had lunch with my actual mom too, so that was like great. But yeah, it was nice to see her. The moms meet each other. I've been waiting for that. So.
And the office mom speaks Cantonese as well.
Yeah, she's
cool.
Canto. Yeah, she does like. So I worked like at a hedge fund, and then like that hedge fund like backs this other company, and they also do like finance hedge fund stuff, but more like crypto assets. So that's what she like is the head of.
Are you into crypto?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really.
It's not me neither.
I feel like it's not my thing, but I respect the people that
I respect as well. Yeah, I have huge respect for people who loves crypto assets.
Yeah.
Sometimes the profitability, it's insane. You cannot compare with any other assets, but at the same time it can be also very risky.
Yeah,
but
very risky.
But for people who's able to manage that much risk, it's a huge respect.
Yeah, huge respect. But yeah, I had to do a project about crypto before though, so
how was it?
Kind of know about it. It was more like mathematical.
Oh,
so that was fine.
Okay.
But yeah,
I was into crypto when that was 4 years ago already, probably, when Luna was the best thing in the world. Ethereum, Bitcoin. Some of the people in the industry actually went to a crypto asset area.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how they are right now, but that was the insane moment where even all the bankers would talk about crypto asset almost every happy hour. And then FTX crashed, and and I think some of the people actually lost a lot of money who was really putting into it, like the bankers. Like they would go in to diversify their portfolio, and then
it would not work. No, I knew what Bitcoin was, and I was 12 when the freaking thing exploded. You're 12. I was 12, 13 or something. It was
12, 13?
12 or 13, yeah.
No, wait. Oh yeah, 12,
Yeah,
13,
when
okay.
Bitcoin
I
like
thought you said
freaking
2013.
skyrocketed.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that was crazy. I think I still have it. I only bought Ethereum, but I never really cashed out.
Okay.
I forgot about it, and then I think I forgot my password as well.
Oh gosh, Selena, bro, it's not funny.
No, but I only put like 10K honkies.
Okay,
But
I
like,
guess. Okay, I guess.
I guess I need to cash out.
Yeah, low-key cash out for real. But yeah.
Okay, well, that was an interesting conversation. How do I want to end this?
Thanks for listening to the second episode of our podcast,
Well,
guys.
now we have the Chicken Energy podcast name.
Yeah, and for context, we're both born in the year of the chicken.
And that's
which
why,
why we like decided on this name. We kind of thought we were going to be, it's like a mixture of like chick energy, because we're like both girls and we do a lot of girl talk. But it's like, because we're both born in the year of the chicken, it also just makes sense in that way.
Yes.
So, we're excited about our new name.
Yes. And we'll continue our conversation like this. Something chill, something fun, something that just happens in our lives. And then, and I hope you guys enjoy that as well.
Yeah, we hope you enjoyed.
All right.
Thank
See you
you
guys.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.